Look, I know it might be a little corny or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
The Juggalo ciphers.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I'm just saying it's corny, like expression of emotion, like I'm
You're
about
right.
to do.
Yeah.
But the Juggalo ciphers are the fucking best shit. Like some of the best shit, the best moments that has ever come from the gatherings. Like those Juggalo ciphers, to me, every time I watch them, my karma instantly increases 5 points just watching them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like sometimes I'm feeling low, I put it on, and it's just such a wonderful moment in the history of the gathering. You know what I mean? And one of the reasons why I wanted to show that is because we're bringing it back for the 20th annual. Yes, the Juggalo Cypher shall return. We have arranged for a film crew to film the music video.
Wow.
At the gathering, and basically all you got to do is show up for the auditions. You know what I mean? You get to spit like 16 bars or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A panel of judges will rate it, and basically the top 6 performers, the top 6 out of everybody that auditions.
Yeah.
They get to be in the Juggalo Cypher representing the best rappers of the Juggalo family has to offer. And there has been some great talent, as you can tell. That's some fucking great talent right there that was up on that stage, man.
It's awesome you said that because a lot of people were saying in here they hope you bring that back as the video was playing. So
that's the thing. Like tonight's show is about the gathering, and no, we're not like we're basically my intention for tonight is to kind of break down the gathering. It's an all new site.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Not a lot of so there's a lot of questions that are being raised.
Sure.
So basically, by tuning in tonight, it'll give you an edge on the camping situation, the baller sites, all that stuff. It'll definitely give you an edge on what to expect when you go down there. But the thing is like as far as like contests and events, like it's ridiculous right now what we got planned. Like we're bringing it all back.
Okay.
I'm talking about Juggalo Night Court, the Spasmatic Tent, all the flavors coming back.
So Spasmatic 10, does that mean Spasmatic's making a return?
Yeah, that's the plan right now.
What?
Yeah, that's the plan.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but
yo, fuck Red Bull.
Let's
get it.
Let's
go.
It would be an all new flavor. It's not going to be the same flavor, so it's going to be Spasmatic something. We got to basically piece it together.
I want to be in on that meeting. I want to be in on that one. I want to name a drink. But, on my bucket list.
Yeah, but anyway, so it's all coming back, like all the contests. So like. Even though when the site launches, it won't be up there exactly when the site launches. If you all are down for like the costume contest, the art contest, the tattoo contest, any of those fucking contests, that's all coming back. So like definitely get your shit together now. The prizes are going to be huge as they always are. There's always a plaque for the winner. Yeah. Like one of the infamous legendary gold plaques. Okay. And we got big plans for that. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, so it's all coming back. Like we're trying to do it all, and it's like crazy because like when you see the timeline, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's just like packed with shit to do, like way more than any other gathering we've ever done. Wow. You know what I mean? It's all crunched in there. Okay, and it's a little crazy and it's very ambitious. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's going down. But yeah. So the Juggalo Cypher though, out of all the contests. That's my favorite. Yeah, my all-time favorite because I feel like it's got, more so than the plaque. Those videos when they go up, that's for life. You know what I mean? That's something you can share the rest of your life with your grandkids or whatever. You know what I mean? Right. Like here I am in a music video. Like even if you never go on to make it as a rapper or something like that. And it immortalizes you in a lot of ways.
Etched out in history.
So like Cannibal, he was in the very first one, and that's what I'm talking about. Rest in peace. He passed away, a true Juggalo hero. But he's always in that cipher. Like what I mean. He's immortalized for one being a hero, but two just being a fresh ass ninja. Yeah. That he was, but three because he was in that Juggalo Cypher, so even if you don't know who he was, you watch that Cypher and you kind of get a feel of his character and who he was as a person. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I love the Juggalo Cyphers. I can't express that enough.
You actually had me host it, I think 2 years, and it's a lot of fun, man. It's crazy to see, the amount of people that show up, and a lot of them are dope. And I've always said, like, thank God you've never made me a judge. I don't have the right to judge. I'm not a rapper. I'm probably the worst at the gathering when it comes to rapping. But to be able to host it and witness it, it's so fucking fresh, man. So I am glad that that's coming back. All these things, like people watching, I don't even know what he's about to say tonight. So this is all like the spasmatic. That shit's got me so hyped right now. So, holy shit, I'm excited too.
Before we talk about that, I want to go into another contest that we're bringing back as we do every year for the gathering. It's the Demo Jams contest.
Okay.
So the plan with the Demo Jams contest is this weekend we're going to announce it officially. Like it'll go up on all the social medias, like where to submit your demo tapes to, or demo tapes. That's old school.
Old school.
Where to submit your demo songs to, if you will.
Yeah.
The whole all the details of the contest, but basically just like before, you submit your demo songs to us, and we'll go through, pick the best that we feel is the best of the best of all the ones that get submitted.
Right.
And basically, it's a competition that lasts for several months, and in the end, they'll be determined a winner. Now, in the past, the winner would perform on the Pendulum stage, which is like the equivalent of the third stage at night. But this year, it's getting amped up. This year, if you win the Demo Jams, you get to perform in the opening spot on the main stage.
Whoa!
Gathering of the Juggalos,
Yo, I'm submitting my mixtape.
Yeah, and let me tell you, like, the artists that we got planned, like, we're going big.
Okay.
With this gathering, we're going, like, real big because it's the 20th annual SOOPA Gathering.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers are going to be there at that stage regardless, like waiting for these artists that are coming up behind you, even if they don't know who you are as the person that won the Demo Jams. It's going to be a nice crowd in front of you to see y'all perform.
Yeah.
So, and it's a high honor. You'll be in the program.
Yeah.
Forever immortalized.
The opening act officially of the gathering.
Yeah, because like in the programs, as y'all know, everyone's familiar with the programs, there's the main stage section. Your ass will be in the main stage section.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can always show that to people. Hey, I performed on the main stage at the gathering.
20th.
At the 20th.
The SOOPA Gathering, man.
Annual gathering the Juggalos. So we're expecting that contest to be really huge. It's going to be off the chain, I'm sure. So yeah, if you're an aspiring rapper, you know what I mean? Like everybody that's on that stage, on the main stage, they earned it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all earned it, like as artists that, that basically, the Juggalos, wanted them to see them, or, basically everybody on that stage is represented. And whoever wins this Demo Jam contest, they earned it too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they had to battle through a whole field, like thousands of submissions to get there. You know what I mean?
This is probably our longest tournament. I mean, it takes months.
Right. Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah. And it's mad fun to run the Demo Jams on the show. I really enjoy it,
That's actually fun to watch, too. That was something I really enjoyed.
I'll tell you, except for last year, I believe. It got a little heated.
It was so heated.
I was like, this is before I was on the Juggalo Show. I was watching at home like, God damam.
That was an upset.
Watching from home.
I mean, because I felt so clearly, in my opinion, so clearly who the winner was. In my mind, I was like, there's no fucking question. It's not even... But anyway.
We're all going to do our best to remain friends at the end of Demo Jams.
That's right. Yeah, what were we saying?
Oh, I remember seeing that go back and forth.
Oh, yeah. No
it was a nail biter. Yep.
But anyway, so yeah, everything's coming together for the gathering. As you know, the website and the ticket site is going live this Sunday at 6:00. So I know it's been delayed. I apologize for that. But basically, it's like the website's dope, and you'll see a fresh promo video like we always have put together by Kuma, and he fucking schooled it. There's just a whole lot of there's content in there about who's performing. Yeah. And we can't we'll wait for most of it until it actually goes up. But I do want to announce one artist right now.
What?
Yeah, well, it's something that I'm really hype about.
It's ICP.
You know, right. No, it's actually Zug Island is coming. Right, this is an idea that's been talked about for years, and I'm really excited about it. They're performing their album "Cracked Tiles" in its entirety.
Whoa!
Which is one of my all-time favorite albums that Psychopathic has ever put out. Period. So that's something that to me is like I'm excited about. Like like I always say, like every year. There's only like a few artists that are performing that I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I drop everything and go see. Yeah. And that's gonna be, to me, that's a not to miss moment. You know what I mean? You see that album basically performed in its entirety. Yeah. So I'm just really excited.
That's
about
fucking
it,
dope as hell.
That's
man.
some like wig flipping shit for me, because like when it all came together and I'm not going to say who's all going to be a part of it, but they're basically, trying to get special. They have special guests, cameos, if you will, and things. So basically, it's just a cool idea, and I recently listened to Cracked Tiles. If you hadn't heard Cracked Tiles in a minute,
go back now.
Go back.
Yep.
Go back.
Oh, Glow does. Glow goes back.
Go back and listen to it again, because it's so fucking solid. Like every song on there is a banger. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's definitely a not to miss event. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to if you can bring up the map, I wanted to talk about like the new grounds. Now, like one of the things that you'll notice is there's these pavilions like all through the grounds, Yeah. And so ninjas have been speculating about the pavilions. So on this property, each of these pavilions that you'll notice here are 40 foot by 40 foot long by 20 foot wide.
Okay.
And we're using some of these pavilions, to actually run the festival, but what's really cool is some of them are going to be actually available for sale for anybody to like purchase and to use, for whatever they got something to promote, or they just want to like camp out.
What?
Yeah. And so like we were talking about at first, maybe we could like sell it to vendors, like just have vendors like run in the pavilions. But then we just didn't like the idea. We're like, no, let motherfuckers like ball out like in these pavilions. Like it's basically almost like a the only way to
like King of the Hill.
Yeah, it's almost like a wall-less house. You know what I mean? It doesn't have any. But anyway, some of the dopest ones, that Juggalo Grove Pavilion, which is right by the stage, right there. If you look in up there, and then if you go up by the main stage, I just want to point this out. And this will give you a heads up if anybody's planning on getting this pavilion. That Hero Mountain Pavilion, you see it tucked in the woods there? Yeah. That's actually available for sale. It's fucking right there. It's actually closer to the main stage than it's showing on this map. Okay. You can literally sit in that pavilion and watch the main stage.
Where am I looking?
That Hero Mountain Pavilion.
Right by the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it's right by the Ferris wheel, tucked in the thing.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, so that one's probably going to be gone in 2 seconds because there's only one. You know what I'm saying?
So do you buy it for the whole event, or is it for certain hours?
So you rent it for the whole event.
Okay.
We're going to send you a certificate, a seal, with a seal on it showing that you like when you rent it, you'll get a certificate showing proof that you have that pavilion. Yeah. So when you get there, if it's gonna be, we're gonna put caution tape around it. You know what I'm saying? So only the ninjas that rented it, and basically you just move in and you have that pavilion for the whole entire gathering.
That is so sick.
Yeah.
You can do it, like you said, you could set up merch. You could do your own little parties.
Right.
You can be a fucking Ebenezer Scrooge and make sure no one fucking steps a foot in that.
Can you like Monopoly it out, like?
Oh, like everybody buys them all? I'm going to Coinstar tonight.
Okay, you're talking some advanced tactics.
Yeah, look at
like running out daily.
Little mob boss over here. I'm trying to make money.
But anyway, that Hero Mountain Pavilion, like when I seen that, I was like, that's the dopest shit in the whole fucking grounds. Like, if you got that, you're fucking balling, because you're literally like right beside. Like when you look out, you'll be looking at the side of the crowd watching the main stage. and you just look a little bit to your left and you're looking at the main stage. You could literally watch the main stage from your pavilion. So anyway,
that's sick.
I just want to point that out. Now, if we can go back down where the Hero Mountain Pavilion is, I want to bring this up too, because I'm going to show you the best campgrounds in the whole place. I'm going to give you this tip right now because this is where everyone's going to want to be.
This means it will now be the worst because everyone's going to flood here. So I am going adjacent to wherever he says we're going.
Maybe strategically, I had a hard time looking at the map and deciding. Normally, I look at it and I know right where I'm going.
Yeah. All right. So that Hero Mountain Pavilion, if you can go back up to that again, this is like the area where everything. No, wrong way. Okay. Yeah. Go up. All right. You see where that Ferris wheel is and that stage and all that? You see that where it says Hero Mountain Campground that's kind of snaking around right there?
Yeah.
That's all camping. And it's in the woods. And it's literally right by the main stage. You know, so this to me is the prime real estate of the Gathering Grounds this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just going to let everybody know that's tuning in right now. Like, when I looked at it, I was like, this is where the fuck I would want to be right here.
Yeah.
And I love that the JCW stage is right there, too.
Yes.
Yeah, everything is fucking right there. And if you can get in that spot, that campground goes all the way back to the side of the stage, too. It keeps going back.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So that's a really good area. And you see where the Spasmatic Hangout is? Mm-hmm. All right, can you go to the right a little bit? Okay, so that Fury Woods Pavilion, that's another dope-ass pavilion right there. That one is also for sale. But that Fury Woods Campground, like that whole area in there, to me, that's all prime real estate right there.
See, that's where I was looking. I kind of it just looks like a crazy forest.
Yeah,
get lost in that bitch.
Well, where the Spasmatic Hangout is and all that, like it basically comes back. There's a field there where you can also camp around there too. This map obviously isn't to scale, but that's all woods right there, and it's really close to where everything's at.
Right.
You know, one of the things I want to point out too about the big baller sites. So the big baller sites, you cannot see the main stage from where they're at, and the main reason why we put this map out, because I wanted everybody to see where the baller sites are at, you know, so nobody's like, you know, like it's all about expectation. Like, you know what I mean? It's a really fucking nice setup. It's a really nice area of the grounds, but it is a short walk to actually get to the main stage. And now what's cool about the baller sites is they all got power, you know what I mean? And they all got running water.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the shower house is right there. You know what I mean? It's literally
harness all of the water.
What's that? Right.
Yeah.
So there's a shower house that's right by there, and then there's also as we talked about before, the dump stations. Now the dump stations, kind of like how they work, is obviously like when you park your RV, you're not going to be able to, you know, move the RV and dump it throughout the event. But when you first come pulling in, you can dump it then, and when you leave, when the event's over, you can dump it again.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can, like, if you got here earlier and was hanging out, you
know they're gonna parking lot party.
Yeah, you can come in.
That's
and
the
dump
best part
it.
of the gathering.
Yeah, you can come in and dump it and then park it. Now, another thing I want to point out, and again, this is like, you know, just it's all about expectations. The baller sites this year, they actually have a road. Like before, the ballers were all set up in a field, right?
Yep.
And so once you parked there, you couldn't get out if you wanted to, because you're completely surrounded. Well, the way the baller sites are laid out, and I wish I had a map to show you. There's actually roads in between all the baller sites, so you could actually pull in and out of the baller site area.
No shit.
You're not really supposed to while the event's going on.
Yeah.
But for that reason, we're kind of like before we allowed like the baller, you know, when you got a baller site, you can bring in one vehicle and two other vehicles.
Okay.
Well, the reason we did that was because you were going to be surrounded by other campsites and you wouldn't be able to get a vehicle in later. So how we're working it this year, and I want to bring this up front so everybody knows, is that it's when you get a baller site, you can only bring in one vehicle and 4 ninjas in early and basically park it. But once your homies get let in later, they can easily make it to your site because there's roads in between all the baller sites. They're not going to have a problem getting into the site now later on.
That's
you know?
awesome.
And what happened last year, not to be getting too negative, but what happened last year was, basically last year it just got a little crazy because everybody started fanning out. Like when you get a baller site, you get let in a day early. You get let in at 6 o'clock the day before the actual, on Tuesday before it even begins, so you can get situated. And what happened was ninjas were fanning out, taking all that prime real estate campground. Well, you can't do that. It's not fair to anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some ninjas were selling their extra get in early passes and shit. Like they were doing all kind of tactics. So we're trying to like calm that down so it's fair for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what
As
I mean?
It should be.
Like when you come in that day early, the only reason we're allowing ninjas a day early is to set up their baller site, get situated. You know what I'm saying? It's a benefit.
Yeah.
It's a benefit for purchasing the baller site. But and because that 1 year, all the baller sites got taken up when we let everybody, you know what I mean? It allows you to secure that area.
Right.
But anyway, so when you get let in a day early, you're supposed to just stay in the baller site area. That's the only spot you're supposed to be there or back in the parking lot. You're not supposed to fan out or go other areas of the campground or set up campsites outside of the baller area. That's the purpose of it. And we're going to try to make sure that doesn't happen what happened last year because
I'll be walking around in security. Well, I'm not playing games.
Yeah, it's just not fair for other ninjas to get let in
100%,
later. You know what I mean? And so that's the plan this year. So I wanted to make sure that that was well aware of. Now, if we can go back to the Spasmatic Hangout, talk about that for a little bit, and also the DCG Pavilion. So the Spasmatic Hangout there is basically one of those pavilions. It's 40-foot by 20-foot pavilion. We're going to set it up just like how Spasmatic was back in the day. So it's going to have the bar, you know what I mean, a hangout area. It's in a really cool spot because it's like in the heart of everything. And like if you're sitting there, you can see all the ninjas walking past, you know what I'm saying, outside. So like when I seen it, I was like, man, that would be dope. And we started talking about it. We was like, man, a Spasmatic Hangout, that's like a perfect use for that. The DCG Pavilion, as you can see down there. So basically, kind of like what we did for that is the DCG event, since it's not happening this year, that's like a mini DCG con, if you will, happening in that pavilion.
Cool.
So there's tournaments that are going to be running, official tournaments running every day. For the first 3 days of the gathering, and then on Saturday there's going to be the Masters tournament. Okay. So just like anybody that's familiar with the DCG con, basically if you win any of the tournaments that are happening on any of the other 3 days, then you get put into the Masters tournament, and the Masters tournament are composed of just ninjas who've won tournaments. Came in first, you know what I mean, and won tournaments, and they get to compete in the Masters tournament for a big prize. Okay, you know what I mean. So there's everything from Texas Hold'em to Into the Echo Side to Quest for Shangri-La to Morton's List. You know what I mean, like Juggalos Against Sanity. There's tournaments official. There's Folorama being brought in by the Reno Riders. So there's going to be
world champs at this table. Just saying.
Right. So there's going to be a fence just outside where you can play Folorama just for fun. We're going to bring in the games library, and everything is being like it's very much a mini DCG con for those that are in the game. So if you want to just sit down, a quiet place to relax, that would be it, the DCG Pavilion, and just get your game on for a minute. Yeah. There's going to be people in there that are going to help you if you've never played the games, that teach you how to play. You know, when we did the Fearless Fred Fury the release party, you know what I'm saying? I was in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, for your show?
Yeah, and I was running that event. I was really surprised because not one ninja knew how to play Into the Echo Side.
We need to mark it out in Omaha.
Yeah, and we sold out. The ones we brought, we sold out, and some of them never even knew the game existed. They were like, "What is this?" They were tripping out, like their wigs were flipped. They're like, "What is this? This fucking game with ICP on it? Like, what is this?" You know. And I was like, wow, man. You know?
Holy moly.
But yeah, everybody was like, man, I wish I knew how to play. I never had the game, and they bought the game, but nobody knew how to play. So I was surprised on that. So if you don't know how to play Into the Echo Side and you want to learn, go to the DCG Pavilion. That's going to be pretty much running from noon till 4 a.m. every day. There's going to be night tournaments. There's going to be day tournaments, all kind of stuff.
All throughout the gathering.
All throughout the gathering,
nice.
yeah. Texas Hold'em, like I said, all 3 days there'll be a tournament for each game, running each day.
Is there going to be any times for like open gaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can go in there anytime you want, an open game.
Okay, I didn't know if there'd be that many you know what I'm saying, like just tournaments.
Yeah, we're not going to bring in like the full games library, but there'll probably be like 100 games in there.
That's a fucking lot, man. That's a lot. You're saying it like it's not a big number. I've played maybe in my lifetime 7 board games.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay. So anyway, so that's the those pavilions right there, and so basically, like I said, we're going bigger and better than we ever have at the gathering this year. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
We don't really. One more thing I want to bring up, and I'm gonna bring this up because we don't really have a use for it. If you can bring that map back up again real quick. You see where that uncanny stage is?
So that's going to be kind of like the third stage?
No. No.
Okay.
The uncanny stage that's right there is this kind of, it's a legit stage. Like it looks just like that picture pretty much.
Props to Tom Wood.
Tops to prom. Yeah.
Tops to prom.
Props to Tom Wood for sure. Because he did the map.
He killed it, man. I love you, Tom.
Right. But yeah, that uncanny stage, we don't really have any plans for it right now.
What?
It's sitting. Well, the reason for it is because it's like way far. Like pretty much everything is situated in those other areas that I showed you, and we'll go to that in a minute. This stage is like, it's kind of over here by this Camp Super Balls campground, which is like, if anything, it's probably going to be real chill out there. But that uncanny stage, we don't have a use for it. And so my idea is every year there's ninjas that want to bring their own shit and set up their stage and run some shit. So if y'all have any plans for the uncanny stage, let me know. But it is, like I said, it's all the way on the east side of the property, so there's not a whole lot happening out there. You know what I mean? But that stage is a legit stage. There's like some benches that are put in, and we just. We didn't want to run anything off it because it's so far away. I don't know what kind of crowd it would draw. You know what I mean?
So you're now, you're issuing the invite to Juggalo.
I'm saying
to come up with a dope idea.
Yeah, if you got a dope idea for the uncanny stage, like you want to run an event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're not providing a sound system for it. But there's always ninjas that bring in their own shit, 100%. Their own sound system. Yeah. So if you want to run a stage, it's totally legit. If you think you can draw a crowd, to come out to
you're
it,
more than welcome.
And if the idea is dope enough, we'll even put it in the program. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what's up.
Yeah. So to help get a crowd. One of the cool things about this property too is it has its own radio station. So we're bringing back the W Fuck Off radio station.
No way.
During the gathering, yeah. And basically, for those of y'all still listening to the radios, you'll be basically able to tune in as you're coming in, and and by listening to the radio station, not only hearing dope ass songs, but we're gonna be announcing when everything's starting. So if you need like a heads up on when everything's starting, you could just tune into that radio station and be like, "Oh shit!"
When you get too fucked up,
that's
and
right.
Your gathering booklet, you know,
like that lingerie contest is starting. Shit, I gotta get down there. You know what I mean?
I think we just leveled up.
So can the city hear that, or is it just
anybody can hear it? Yeah, you can turn it. So it's a legitimate broadcasting radio station.
Yo, I'm hijacking that.
They got like the tower, like the whole fucking setup. You know what I mean? That's in there. So probably about, I'm not sure how far it go, but I'd imagine like miles out, you'd be able to hear it. You know?
Oh my god,
that'd be really fun.
We're letting Juggalos run the radio.
But anyway, that uncanny stage. If you have an idea, write into the gathering of the Juggalos at outlook.com with your idea. We look at every single email that comes in there.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah, and so and if you're trying to get booked for the gathering, that's also the email to write into. There's going to be a contact link on the website when we go live. You'll be able to go in there and put your submission in. If you and again, I want to point out that if you're trying to get booked at the gathering, and I said this multiple times, it really helps to submit a music video with it.
Yep.
because with the music video, it just helps us out a lot to see like what you're actually bringing as far as performance and everything else.
Plus, we like to promote people on the website.
Yeah,
I mean
and so like and to me, like the way I look at it in this day and age with smartphones and everything else we got, like if you don't have a music video, you're not taking your career very seriously. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
So I gauge it out. Like, the Gathering is such an awesome festival because it pays homage and shows love to underground music. It's completely fucking underground.
Yeah.
No corporate sponsorship whatsoever. None.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's totally, we do whatever the fuck we want. We don't answer to nobody. And so, we represent, like the Gathering represents underground music.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's why there's like, there's a stage, there's a lot of performers, and this is going to be kind of blunt or harsh or whatever, but they nobody else would give them a stage. You know what I'm saying?
No,
on any other
fact.
festival. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fact.
So it's like we give that platform for underground artists to be promoted on the website in the program and to be able to perform live, and promote themselves.
Yep.
You know what I mean? To try to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, one thing I like too, a lot of these artists and bands that get booked, that might play throughout the day or whatever, seeing how some of them market their shows. Some of these guys bring like, barbecue at my show, or whatever, free drinks over here, and it's cool. I like to see people come up with creative ideas, Yeah. I remember my first start here. You threw me on at like 4:00 on a Wednesday. This is the last year of Hog Rock when everyone was backed up. There was maybe 7 people came out to see me. And I think 5 of them were setting up their tents, and 2 of them were baked. But yeah, I did my set there, and I got to promote, and I remember having fun with it, and it sparked from there. So you never know, man. You never know. I remember you said you had driven by on the golf cart and heard something, and then that kind of spawned. From next year, I'm doing night court and things like that. So and here we are on the Juggalo Show. But you just never know what's going to happen. Have fun with it because you don't know if you're going to be able to make it next year due to booking, whatever, you know? Make the best of every moment, man.
I asked the Scrub Care unit last year. I was like, because they were set up right by the Pendulum stage where a lot of the underground artists are performing. And I asked him, I said, what was it like, as far as attendance and draw and all that, and he said it was really kind of like a hit or miss, like every other group. Like, there would be a group that would have like 25 people in there watching, and then the next group would have like 500. It just depends on who it was and how they were promoting and how they were putting themselves out there. Because like there's definitely a way to do it, to get a crowd in your tent, and depending on who it is, there's some big crowds at times, like even on those smaller stages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I want to, if you can bring up the map again real quick. So I want to point out this area where the Shazam stage is and all this. If you go down there, like, of course, you got the main stage where the carnival rides are, the merch pavilion and all that up there. We got the Kapow Club, which is where the parties are going on. That's basically the equivalent of, it's just where the Juggalo parties are going on. There's contests happening up there.
Okay.
The Kapow Club is right by the Spasmatic hangout that's up top there. So anyway, this whole area in here is mad in effect. There's bottle fills, as you can see. There's water where you can fill up your canteens and stuff.
Dope.
So there's actually running water.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, throughout the thing. I just want to point that out. Now, if we go down the south, this is the other crazy fresh area. So you got the Shazam stage, which is like it's basically like the second stage. Like, it's actually a huge legitimate stage. We're gonna have a lot of performers, and one of the things that we're doing this year that's different than any other year that we've done this festival is we're actually putting bands on there, groups, artists on there during the day on the second stage. So we've done that before, like only on Wednesday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But now every day of the festival, there's going to be like legit art, like crazy fresh artists that are performing during the day on that stage.
Wow.
Before the main stage even pops off. So that's one of the reasons why even during the day, there's so much going on now the way we got it situated that it's like bigger. It's just, it has a more like full kind of like feeling than any other gathering I think that we've ever put on. And then if you go down a little ways, and then go right over here, we got Bizarre World, which is in a cool area because it's kind of tucked away where it's not being blasted by the stage. But as you know, Bizarre World is like, we got everybody. Everybody is there.
Yeah.
We're lining up tons of performers, all different kinds. And anybody can go there.
Yeah.
If they got a talent they want to share with the fam, like they could just go there and do it. You know what I mean? It's a really free spirited, area, and it's like I always consider Bizarre World to be the heart of the gathering.
Right.
And I said it before, each year I always go there and I just chill out for at least 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Just watching it because it's amazing. Like everything from fire performers to like the freak show guys, carnival freak show stuff, dancing. There's a drum circle going on, the tarot tents going on, giving out free readings.
Yeah, so that's right behind it. It looks like the tarot tent.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope.
And so, and for anybody tuning in right now that doesn't know shit about the gathering, like when you buy your ticket to get into the gathering, like all the entertainment is covered.
Yeah.
You're not being nickeled and dimed.
Exactly.
You don't pay for parking. You don't pay for taking a shower.
Yeah.
You don't pay to see the comedy tent. You don't pay to see the wrestling.
Yep.
You don't pay to do anything. It's all the entertainment is covered by your ticket.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I've always loved about the gathering that's different than any other festival. I mean, there's a lot of shit different.
100%.
Like when you look at everything that watch when you see the timeline, you look at that. Nobody else is doing what the gathering does.
No, fuck no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not. I'm just saying, like the way that it is and the shit that's going on. There's just no other event like it.
Yeah.
But you can strip that all away, and we know what the true heart of the gathering, like the true core and the flavor, is just like getting together for the greatest family reunion on earth. That's like 99% of it. You know what I mean? You could have nothing.
Yeah.
Because back at like Nelson Ledge's Quarry Park. Like when we were back there at some of the first gatherings, there wasn't shit popping off at night. It was nothing. And it was still live as fuck,
Right.
Because everybody was hanging out at their campsites and fucking doing their own parties and their own events and shit. And
I was going to say some of these, like the parking lot parties now have become. So I was going to kind of ask you about that too. Is there any, does this campgrounds know Juggalos get here early?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's
in an official capacity.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm asking that no Juggalos come early.
Okay.
It always causes us problems.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
However, it does happen.
Yeah.
So please do not come early, Keegan.
I'm trying to get weird.
If you come early,
yeah,
you're gonna put the work. Is all I'm saying. I don't want to see you in the parking lot.
I'm over here instigating the parties. I'm just trying to get live.
Show up with his Blumpkin outfit on.
I'm gonna get weird.
The one thing I gotta stress in the parking lot, if you do arrive early, please no fireworks before the fucking event happens. Like last year we had ninjas popping off fireworks at 3-4 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like giant fucking mortars.
Yeah.
Like
every 20 minutes.
Like earth shaking mortars. Like one. Every year we put it, no fireworks.
Right.
Okay,
it's
but
like first thing in that fucking booklet.
Real big, no fireworks, please. It's called, like logistically, there's some problems that we have to deal with every year, and that's one of them. But like, if you come early, and like, and basically the gathering grounds lets you in early like that. You know what I mean? Like you got to understand, like logistically on our end. It causes a lot of problems, and it's all additional expense for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we got to staff everything, and you know what I mean, and clear porta johns or whatever. But all I'm asking is no fucking fireworks until like one, you shouldn't bring them anyway. But if you absolutely are like fuck you, I'm bringing my fireworks.
Yeah.
Just fucking wait until the thing actually pops off on Wednesday before you start popping them off. Like, you know what I mean? This ain't a fireworks show out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Please, that's all I'm asking.
That's for numerous reasons. We got to respect where we're at. We got safety first and foremost.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's a fair fucking asking, man. It's, please, dear God, man, like respect that. Like we cannot get kicked out before that shit even happens.
Right now, the one thing, well, it ain't gonna get shut down. But
just say it will, just so that it'll get shut down. Sorry.
Now the one thing though is where that parking lot is located. Now here's one of the things that's really a beauty of this property too, is that because the property is such in the boondocks and there's so many trees that absorb the sound, like literally there's no sound, like there's no sound ordinance or limitation or whatever. Like we can you can like bump the stages, right? But where that parking lot is, there are homes close to where that parking lot is. Yeah. And if motherfuckers are popping off fireworks, so I asked, I'm asking everybody that's listening right now. Yeah. You see motherfuckers popping off fireworks in that parking lot, fucking just go up to them politely, man, can you just like wait? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you guys can go ahead and party, do whatever, but those fireworks, those mortars, those fucking earth-shattering mortars popping off at 3 a.m, they create problems.
We don't even want sparklers in that parking lot. Right. Not even little snakes. Right. Nothing.
Anyway, so just please don't come early. Mm-hmm. This is my official statement. Please don't come early. Okay? No fireworks. Okay? And the golf carts are a real situation. Now listen, you'll see the trolleys. If you can bring that, you just leave that map up. You see the trolley? There's trolleys. We got at least 3 trolleys that will take you anywhere you need to go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, they're like Ubers.
Yeah, golf carts are also not allowed, and I'm gonna tell you why. And this I'm really dead ass on. Okay, they're dangerous. Mm-hmm. You know, people are driving around. They're fucking, and I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm not the one. Drunk. You know, just like. They're dangerous, and the more golf carts are on the property, the more, it's dark out there, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the more problems we got, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I'm telling you right now, if y'all are renting a golf cart and just think you're going to get in and no problems, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's people with legitimate conditions that need golf carts. Sure. So, every year when you see people with golf carts, that's the reason. You know what I'm saying? So, if their truck shows up trying to get into the property to offload golf carts, it's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. So please do not rent any golf carts.
That's your warning. That's the whole. Shit's going to get turned down.
That's the whole reason why we got the trolleys. You know, the trolleys go all the way through the property, and they're big. Yep. They can hold a lot of ninjas. You know what I'm saying? And we're shelling out again mad money. Just to make sure that everybody's having a good time and everybody can get where they need to go. They just wait for the trolleys. There'll be one coming by every 5 minutes. You just hop on that and you're good. You know
how many trolleys are going to be running?
At least 3.
Wow.
We have to like gauge it out. But they have right there on the property, they actually run other festivals, and they have these trolleys just chilling. They got I think they got like 5 of them or something. Okay. Just chilling on the property. So we just got to see how it's running, and we can kind of gauge it out. But you won't have to wait long for a trolley to come by. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And also when you're over there by the main stage, if you can go back over where the main stage is, to me that whole main stage area, now this is really big, but that whole main stage area, and then if you go down, to me that's the heart of everything right there. That's where all the entertainment is, you know what I mean? Yeah. And down here, we got the autograph tent. Mm-hmm. We got Cannibal's house.
Yeah, well, can I ask you what Cannibal House is?
So Cannibal House is there's a stage in there, and it's a giant. It's the biggest pavilion in the whole place. It's
oh really?
It's a giant pavilion.
Okay.
And so that's basically going to be where the underground artists are performing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dope. Yeah. Okay.
And then there's the Freak Show tent, which, in all intents and purposes, is like the seminar tent. Okay. So that's a huge tent.
That's the comedy tent as well. I'm taking it. Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where the comedy is going to be going on. And I'm going to tell you.
I'm asking for a friend.
I'm going to tell you right now that stuff we have planned in the Freak Show tent and the Cannibal's house. It's going to be oversold. I'm not going to say what it was.
Don't you even say it right now. I can't handle it. You already dropped spasmatic. Okay.
It's going to be oversold. Like you're not going to be able to. Okay. Not everyone's going to be able to see. Basically,
that's fucking dope.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, we're planning so much and we're trying to fit stuff in so many different areas.
Yeah.
That it's spilling over into these other areas. But to me, it's gonna make it fucking hype. You know what I mean?
I'm looking at you right now, man, and I talked to you for years. I know you're fucking hiding something behind them eyes there, Rob. Right. I know he wants to say it, but we ain't gonna say it. You ain't ready yet. You're not ready. Get you a glass of water, stay hydrated, get ready.
Once the gathering site goes live, we will be dropping stuff every couple days.
No shit.
Yeah, we're gonna start dropping stuff, filling in the blanks, if you will, on everything that's going on.
I just want to say, side note, we always got themes. I'm a huge fucking superhero fan.
Yeah.
So this is like hands down already probably my favorite theme.
You're right.
And like the way Tom Wood did the like I don't know what's going on with merch. I want fucking pins made of that logo. Right. That shit's so dope. But and people were already screenshotting now. If you go to the JuggaloGathering.com, it says maintenance mode.
Right.
And it's got like a glowing. It looks like Iron Man's fucking chest.
Right.
With a Hatchet Man, and I'm so. I haven't even seen the website.
It did something.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised when everybody else is. Man.
Yeah. Wait till you see the teaser commercial. It's just really dope, man. It's really fucking dope.
We got Avengers coming out.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna discuss the gathering for a little bit more, and then you got some news you want to.
We got some more news.
Yeah, that's right.
We got more news.
But basically, I'm just like I'm level 10 excited about the gathering this year.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Like the whole. Well, we'll get back to it. We'll get to talk.
I know. Look at you, man. I like this. I'm feeling it in there, man. I like it.
But I'm really excited about it. You know what I mean? And, and it's like I love to. Put together an event like this karmically, it's always so fulfilling. It's a lot of hard work, but it's so fulfilling in the end. When just seeing everybody at the event having the time of their life, you know what I'm saying, and just there and just providing the groundwork, if you will, just the groundwork to create that space for the Juggalo family, for our family to come together for the greatest family reunion on earth. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean?
Man.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so let's take a quick break. Nick, you ready? Okay. And when we come back, we'll be back in a minute.
More news.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. We are back. That was that dope-ass Fury music video by the Insane Clown Posse. As you guys know, Fearless Fred Fury is available now, along with his companion, Little Flip the Rat. You can get it at psychopathicmerch.com. And the second video was our homie Ouija Mac dropping the spaghetti, shot by Jay Schultz. Ouija's out there killing it, which is going to lead us into our next news segment that I want to announce for everybody, because the leaks and the rumblings and the whisperings are happening, right? There is a tour upcoming. It is titled The Fury Fest, and it will feature the Insane Clown Posse, Mushroom Head, Ritz, Mac Lethal, Kissing Candace, right? That's all that's been announced. That's what's been announced.
Which is pretty fucking
Which
dope.
is already
he said that's all, and I was like,
yeah, which is already pretty fucking crazy. Right. But there's two acts that no one knows about yet that have just been added to the Fury Fest tour, as if it wasn't enough already. We are adding Psychopathic's own Ouija Mac will be out there joining that. And the King of Memphis, DJ Paul, will be out on the road. So that is a crazy fucking tour. Expect to see more news on that coming soon via social media, our websites, whatnot. Tickets will be available soon. We got lots more coming up. So we just wanted to give you guys a heads up. That is official. It is coming. We've been seeing it all over the internet. Shit's getting lit. I'm loving it.
I also want to bring out real quick about the Hell's Cellar vinyls.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not even sure exactly what happened with that. I had nothing to do with it. None of us here in this room did.
The Glow.
But, Glow, it's your fault.
got me.
But they are being sent out. That I can confirm 100%. They're being sent out today. They were sent out. There's still some chilling down there.
I was going to say.
They didn't all go out. There's a lot of them, but most of them went out today. And so, basically they'll all be sent out. So by week's end, you should have the Hell's Cellar vinyl.
Yep.
And I, on behalf of Psychopathic Records, though, I definitely apologize for the long wait and the staleness,
Yeah, and I can confirm this because when I walked in today, my desk was overtaken as if there was no other spot in this building to stack all these orders. My computer is buried. But, so a lot of people received theirs already. Right. But there was still some waiting to come out, and we know that. And we wanted to address everyone. We assure you, them bitches are coming ASAP.
Right.
So.
And then you mentioned Flip the Rat, which brought it into my mind.
Yep.
So for the Psychopathic All-Star Experience, which we do every year, basically this year it's taking place in the backstage area. Basically what it is you get a giant meet and greet with all the Psychopathic artists like Mike Busey, Wolfpack, and the Wolfpack girls. Like everybody is there basically, all in one spot. Like all of us, everybody, and it's a giant meet and greet. You get a gift bag which contains a Flip the Rat amulet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you said
a full
amulet.
Color. Yeah, it's an amulet, a Flip the Rat amulet.
Oh shit.
And again. Like, I always say this, like, if y'all ninjas buy, like, the Psychopathic All-Star Experience and just sell, like, the stuff you get, because you're going to get a Psychopathic flag, the Flip the Rat amulet, which will probably never be for sale. I'm pretty sure it'll never be for sale again.
Okay.
Or it's not really for sale. It's like a gift. But and then you also get the laminate. And if you sold those things, you probably get the full price of the ticket back. You know what I'm saying? Or close, like at least half of it back.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then you get the giant meet and greet, and then of course you get to come back Saturday night during ICP's main performance and participate in the Fago Armageddon.
Oh, so is that different, or have you always done that?
I've always done that. Yeah.
Okay, because there was used to be when they came there, it was night one usually.
Yeah, night one. But
and
this year it's taking place Thursday.
Okay.
Instead of Wednesday night, it's taking place Thursday night. So, so you get the Psychopathic All-Star Experience, and then basically the second day of the gathering. You get to come backstage from 6 o'clock till 7:30.
Okay.
Hang out in the backstage area, watch the main stage performances if you want.
Okay.
From the side of the stage, and basically all you can eat buffet.
That's coming. That was my most important. That's why I hang out back there. I'm always by the hot dog cart or whatever.
But I wanted to to give everybody tips. That are thinking about these things. This one is taking place Thursday night instead of Wednesday night.
I think that's better anyway because day one there's just so much going on. You're setting up, and it even gets hectic for us, as we know. We've had to push it back Thursdays ourselves.
Yeah, for sure.
Are those going to be available when the site goes live as well?
Yeah, those will be a sale. So the things that are going to sell out really quick, in my opinion, are obviously the baller sites always go in a few minutes. Those pavilions, especially the ones that are close to the where the action is. Those are going to be gone in probably first thing.
Are we allowed to say price on those yet, or are we waiting for the site?
Well, I think Pavilion almost like tops Ballas.
Yeah,
dope,
in a
man.
way,
It's
it's pretty dope. And this now the pavilions. I'm going to give you this. I shouldn't even be saying this, but most of the pavilions don't have any power. So, like in the description, we say no power, and they come completely bare. Like there's nothing in them, right? So you got to bring whatever you want to put in it. A blank canvas. It's but some of them actually do have power. A few of them. So but it'll be that's
a grab bag. It's a mystery.
Hey, it's a mystery whether yours has it or not. But there are a few that actually have power, but like we're advertising them all as no power, so don't complain.
Right.
Or if there's an outlet and it
don't work, that's what I was gonna say.
They're basically no power.
That's our disclaimer.
But you might get lucky. You might get in there. It's just like you can plug in. You're like good. You're like shit. So the pavilions are ranging anywhere from 250 to 500 depending on where they're at.
And that's for the whole weekend.
That's for the whole weekend.
That's pretty damn reasonable.
Yeah.
And they're dope. I mean, if you're coming, like like, because me and Billy were talking about it, and we were like, man, if you were coming to promote some shit and hanging banners up in it and shit like that, like, ninjas would probably pay like 5 G's for that spot, you know?
Yep.
And my thought on that is, you know, let's just let ninjas, you know, just because I see them being used as just ninjas camping out.
Right.
Like, you know, just having a good time, have all their whole crew underneath the pavilion.
Setting up a party.
You know what I mean? It's doing a party in there if they wanted or whatever. You know, it's really up to your imagination how you're going to use them, you know?
Yeah.
You'll see how we're using them. We're using the fuck out of them. We got some dope shit going on in the pavilions we're using.
I think it is fresh, man, that I'm just saying this on the record here that just that you're giving Juggalos that opportunity instead of just selling it to a vendor, which you know damn well.
If we sold it to a vendor, we could get like 4 times.
I knew,
like 100%, like hands down, 100%.
But it's just that it's like a thank you, almost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And especially with things like the Uncanny stage and the Bizarro world, like you've always built it, and I've always respected that. That's why I'm sitting at this fucking table. You know, this is where I started. So. You've always given back. You know, it's about this community, about this scene, and it's you guys. You know, you guys watching. You guys are the ones that make shit so special, man. Like we all get back and talk about, man, did you see this party doing that? These people doing that, and that's what these guys brought. And
that's why I absolutely did go full circle to the beginning of the show. That's why I absolutely love the Juggalo cypher.
Yeah,
because it's the ultimate way to give back. Where Juggalos are. You know, have a chance to be elevated in such a high platform. Yeah. And we're filming a music video. You know what I'm saying?
You don't pay to get in the content.
No. You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, it's like the greatest shit. Yeah. Like when I watch that cypher, I mean, it's damn near bringing a tear in my eye. And I'm not even fucking around with you.
No,
like,
I know.
I love it. Like, I love it. Like, I'll go to my one of my last dying thoughts as I slip into eternity, I'm going to be like, man, out of everything that I had a hand in, those fucking Juggalo ciphers, man, they were like some of the freshest shit ever put out on this planet. And I'm for real on that.
I know you are.
For real.
Yeah.
So I am so happy we're bringing the Juggalo cipher back this year. Yeah. Because I absolutely love it. If we can bring that map up again real quick, I want to point out a couple other things. Okay, so we discussed the Psychopathic All-Star experience, which always sells out. Yep. That usually sells out in less than a day.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So sometimes it might go a little bit longer than a day, but like that sells out really quick. And this year, I think it's going to sell out in like 2 seconds. The baller sites always sell out mad quick. Those are probably the quickest thing. Those pavilions, I feel, are going to go mad quick. So if you're going to be sitting there like trying to be the first up, I'm trying to give you a little heads up on where to point the gun. You know what I mean? If you're gonna try to, get some of these things.
Yeah, because chances are, unless you got homies, you're only gonna be able to buy one for. Yeah.
Is that this is like really pixelated? Is that what everybody's looking at, or is that just us?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Fury Woods Pavilion. I'm just gonna point out the freshest pavilions right now. If y'all want to write it down.
Oh, it's giving me anxiety. Oh my god.
I know for real.
I'm gonna point them out. Now this is from my firsthand experience being there.
Yeah. You've been there a few times.
I've been there 4 times already.
Wow.
When I look at that Fury Woods Pavilion, I'm like, that's so fucking dope. If you have that spot. Like, that's awesome.
And you're next to the ballers, man. Work out a deal with the ball and get some water.
You're in between the ballers and the and basically the Kapow Club. Mm-hmm. That road right there, that's going to be where the trolleys are going past. Like, everybody going to the main stage are going to be passing by your pavilion. Mm-hmm. But that pavilion is not right off the road. It's actually set a little bit off the road, like, I don't know, maybe like 30 feet, 40 feet off the road. You know? So it's in a cool little spot. That's a dope pavilion. If you go over, I'm going to show you all the ones that are for sale, just so you know. Mm-hmm. If you go over and you go down to that one that I was talking about, that Hero Mountain Pavilion, fuck it, man. You get that, I'm just going to let you know. You get that, I bet you can resell that shit for like crazy money.
Yeah.
Please don't do it.
Does it come with security?
We're not doing it.
Don't fucking do it. Yeah. But you could. Like, seriously.
Yeah, we hope whoever gets that does something really fucking fresh with that.
That is the pinnacle of the pavilions. Like, that's not a good representation in that map. Like, where it's actually placed, because it's actually closer to the main stage. It would be it's really like where that Ferris wheel is, like in that area right there. Probably even probably even more like where the JCW stage is. But it's such in a perfect position to be in the heart of it all. Now, if you go down, I'm going to show you another dope one. No, okay, go over to the right. Okay, that Epic Valley Pavilion, that's dope. Because again, it's in the heart of everything.
Yeah.
You're close to the second stage. You're close to all that stuff that's going on down there. Not as fresh as the one up the Hero Mountain Pavilion or that other one.
Now for me, I'm with you on Hero Mountain's pretty dope, but I like something like the Epic Valley because it's still in a prime spot, but it's a little more chill.
Okay, now that Juggalo Grove Pavilion, I'm gonna tell you all right now. Like, you got that pavilion, you can easily. That's again, this isn't to like exactly where this stuff is at, but that sitting in the Juggalo Grove Pavilion, you'll be able to watch this against stage, no question. You'll be looking straight at it, and you'll kind of be in the crowd. Like, it's
right,
a little bit like if an event is happening on the second stage where it's drawing a big crowd, they're going to be close to your pavilion. I'm just letting you know right now. So look at that as a benefit or bone, if you will.
Right. Usually, second stage at night gets some pretty dope shows. So I would assume that's we're going to keep.
I really like the Juggalo Grove Pavilion.
Yeah.
Like, if I was going to do something, I would really like that pavilion. All right, now let me show you the ones that aren't so good. Now the Drainer,
we're the best salesmen.
The Drainer Road Pavilion, the Monk Pavilion. Now these ones, again, this isn't the scale.
They look like arch enemies.
Right.
The Drainer Road Pavilion is in the middle of a fucking creepy ass. I mean, it's woods out here.
Yeah,
I'm talking woods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I could be wrong on this, but I feel like everybody will be able to camp underneath the trees if that's actually, I'm not wrong on that. 100%. Everybody, if they want to, could be camping underneath some trees if they wanted to do that. So like before at other festival rounds we've been in, there's always like a little patch of trees everyone's trying to get.
Yep.
Okay, this is all like prime real estate, but that Drainer Road Pavilion is actually kind of far. And again, this isn't the scale. It's kind of far from where everything is. Okay. But it's in a cool area. I mean, it's like right on the road. There's going to be a lot of foot traffic walking past you and stuff, but it's not close to anything, and therefore it's cheaper.
Yeah,
these are the $250 pavilions. That Monk Pavilion is close to the parking lot, and if you go up, these are all the ones that are actually for sale. That Camp Super Balls Pavilion is basically close to the parking lot too.
It's worth the name alone,
right?
You know
what I mean?
I think that's the one I'm gunning for.
Now, there's one last thing I want to point out, because when you go to the ticket site and you're looking at it, there's two different baller sites. There's big baller campgrounds, and there's what we call bootleg baller campgrounds.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Now, the bootleg baller campgrounds have electricity and water, but they're slightly smaller, and they're on a slant. Okay. You know, so like it's hard to level RVs.
Put that e-brake on that boy.
Like if you got camps and cars and tents and cars, that would be ideal for the bootleg baller site.
So is it like when you drop a can at the store?
No, not that bad.
Okay, no, but is it a discount for the?
It's a
bootleg
discount
ones?
for the bootleg baller sites. But
now we're talking my language.
Right. There's only a few of the bootleg baller sites.
Okay.
And when we were down there, we were like looking at all the sites. We basically marked out the ones that were like kind of like not up to speed. Everything else is like level.
Props to you guys though, because a lot of people wouldn't do that. I'm being straight up. You know, I don't even know if I do that. But
it's in the fucking title. You're getting what
you're a baller.
You're getting what you pay for. You got the bootleg baller.
You're just a baller on a slant. You know what I'm saying?
Right? So just keep that in mind when you're looking at those sites. But there is still electricity, running water. It's in a great area right by the shower house. You're good to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you need those things, get yourself either a big baller or a bootleg baller site. Yeah. But anyway, crazy dope. The grounds, I'm really excited about it. All woods, like it reminds me a lot of the Nelson Ledges Quarry Park. Like when we did the Nelson Ledges Quarry Park, that was like mostly woods. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And ninjas would be out in the middle of the woods, creating fucking crazy campsites and hammocks up at the trees and all kind of shit, and basically that, having parties like deep in the woods, like, you know what I'm saying? And all that is possible here, on these grounds. So like, I feel like, like, of course we got to see how, just like anything else, we got to, come here and just like, but I've been here multiple times, and every time I'm walking around, I'm like, man, this is fucking great. Like, this is going to be fucking fun. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about it. I think it's a perfect spot, and it does the 20th annual justice. You know what I mean? To come here. Yeah. And that's about it, man. That's about all I gotta say. Like, basically, the whole purpose of this, of talking about the ball, the gathering, is to kind of give you inside tips, like what to expect, what the stuff on the map is all about, the campsites, where you want to be, you can kind of figure it out. Yeah. That whole Epic Valley area down there is really cool too. That's like where we were talking about with the second stages and the seminar tent and all that. Yeah. Because there's a crazy camping opportunity down in that area too. You know what I mean? Okay. So, and there's camping all through the grounds, but yeah, man, that's about it, man. It's gonna be fucking great, and we're gonna keep dropping artists. Like, there's a couple artists we got. When the site goes live, you'll be able to see a couple of artists we're bringing in, like we do every year. But we're gonna keep dropping bombs.
A slow little trickle.
Yeah, as it goes, like as we lock stuff in, some of the stuff's already locked in, and we're just gonna keep dropping bombs. So it's gonna be like information just being leaked out, if you will, slowly. Right. As we get everything solidified, but. It's already looking up to be one of the biggest attempts at a festival we've ever done.
This is crazy. Yeah, man.
So so it's gonna be big, and the word on the streets. I'm just saying, like, everybody I've talked to, they're all coming. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like if you've never been to a gathering, this is the one. You know what I mean? That you'd want to be at, and I feel like that. Being that it's the 20th annual, it's like one of the longest music festivals in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it's the longest independent rap festival that there is.
I can't think of any other. Sponsor free, which is incredible. Like, that always peels wigs back. Like, oh shit, there's no Budweiser. How where's the ads, some sponsors would love to get them fucking pavilions.
Where's the Coca-Cola stage? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't see none of that shit at the gathering, and I'm very proud of that, because it's like it makes it a truly underground event. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, think about that, man. Like the nobody does what we're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't happen. Like I don't even know how it happens.
Right. I know. I'm looking at you. It's like you're looking up in space right now.
I'm like, I don't even know how we fucking do it. But we do it every year. You know what I'm saying? We've been around for 20 fucking years,
dude,
man.
That's crazy.
So many legendary moments at the gathering. Like, so many great things that's happened throughout the years.
Yeah.
And we all have fucking super fond memories we repeatedly bring back.
Yeah.
I mean, we could spend like probably a whole week just talking about Juggalo gathering memories.
So it's like, if there's ever a dull spot in the show and we're putting a show together, you just plug in some gathering memories, because we can all go on. Everybody at this table's got it.
Right.
So
in closing, I just want to say y'all kind of have a better, hopefully everybody that tuned in tonight, they have a better understanding of the new location that we're in.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, those pavilions, if you're interested in them, they're going to go in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. The baller sites are going to go quick. If you want to do the Psychopathic All-Star experience, that's going to go quick. It might take like a day or something, but those are going to sell out quick. So just based on how it's been going in the past.
Just a quick run through. We know the pavilions, but a lot of people are just asking prices in general. Ballers, general admission tickets. Right. Can you speak on any of that?
Yeah, so the baller sites are going to be $500.
Okay.
So it's $50 more than they were before.
Okay.
That's the reason that they've been increased is, one, because there's running water, and two, that dump stuff is stuff we got to pay for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, if you use the dump stations, you're not going to be charged for that. So
okay.
But we're going to be charged as we pump all that fucking raw sewage out of there.
That'll end up being my job.
Yeah. The bootleg baller sites are $400, so
okay.
they're like $100 less.
Yeah.
The pavilions are going to be running from $250 to $500, depending on where they're at.
Totally fair.
Right, the freshest ones, and then the ticket is $5 more than it was last year.
That's the unbelievable part.
So that you'll see all that when it goes live.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What about All Star?
The All-Star's the same as it was last year.
Same as it was last year. Okay.
Yeah. And the All-Star, man, like, when you're up there on that stage, because I'm up there every fucking year at the end, it's euphoric.
No, it is. There's
if you've never, listen to me, I'm fucking dead ass.
Yeah.
Fuck the gift bag.
Yep.
Even fuck the meet and greet, whatever. You know?
Oh, no.
All that has great worth, but fuck all that.
Yeah.
When you're on that stage during Fago Armageddon at the gathering of the Juggalos with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of 2 liters just popping off, soda pop flying everywhere, it is euphoric.
Yeah.
Like, it is the closest you're going to get to pure pleasure, like childlike, gleeful pleasure.
Yeah.
Where you're just lost in a moment. All your worries are completely fucking gone. And you're just having
weird, man.
the time of your fucking life. You know what I mean? You know how many hugs I've got on the stage from just strangers just coming up, just so happy, like it's fucking.
It's just
great,
like
man.
let you know all the hard work, man. That it's worth it.
It's such a perfect way to end it.
And what you're saying, you're not lying, because for me, I don't do a lot of Fago Armageddons. I like them, like I have fun, you know. But it's almost like you have to at the gathering.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like. It's just a staple of it. And I remember my first time doing a Fago Armageddon at a gathering, I was next to Tom Wood, and he was in his little cowboy boots, and he never done no shit like that. This was I think our first time in Legend Valley, and he goes, so are we going up there? And I was like, I'm not really, like, I'm kind of my good shoes and shit. And he was like, well, I'm not going up there unless you go up there. And I'm like, fuck it, we're going up there. So we ran up. As soon as we run up, boom, I think Tom got hit in the back of the head with a Fago bottle. I'm like, shit, you all right? You know, but we were right at it. And it was even seeing him, man, Tom was like, I don't understand any of this. He's like, but I'm having so much fucking fun right now. And I'm like, just shake it and throw it. Shake it and throw it.
So listen, if you've never had a chance in your life to be a part of a Fago Armageddon at the gathering, especially
20th annual,
you got to do it. Like you got to experience that at least once in your life, because it could just be the closest you're ever gonna get to pure happiness. Like that's the level I put it at. Like I'm so happy when I'm up there, a part of that. But anyway, so 20th annual, fuck. 20. When I was looking through all the programs, like all the different programs, like because I got them.
They're down.
Yeah, Vinny, the ICP kid, had to give me the very first one. I
shit, Vinny, we love you.
Thank you, Vinny, for that. He, he bestowed me with the freshness, but like straight up, like 20 fucking years, man. We've been doing this, like the gatherings, and it's so awesome. It's such a fucking fresh event. And it's Christmas. It's Juggalo Christmas, man. In a way.
Hats off to you guys. It's just growing up in this scene. And I don't think my first gathering probably was till 2008. That was the first time. I was like 17, 18 years old then. But, listen, man, it's been something
greatest family reunion on earth.
Yeah.
Greatest show on earth.
Yeah.
Shangri-La on earth.
Yeah.
It all lives up to those monikers. Like, it really does.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, in this year, we're doing it up big, man. In the fucking right place with the right fucking homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Our fucking family, man, coming together in the biggest way we know how. So, I'm excited, and it's months away.
It's still so surreal, man. Yeah. Like, spring's coming. Next thing you know, we're all going to be there in fucking July. Damn it.
Anyway, that's my final words.
All right.
I'll see y'all down there at the gathering, 20th annual.
Yeah, yeet. Glow, you got anything?
Gathering.
You got anything you want to add?
Just all the whoops.
Look, you are so flabbergasted right now.
I'm like blown away. I've been over here like soaking this all in.
I know.
Like
we were talking during
sponge.
the break. This is something really fresh. It's you can feel it in here.
Bring your capes.
Yes, dude.
I want to see mad capes at
BYOC, bring your own capes, bitch.
Capes on capes.
Right.
No, but like I can't say it enough, man. I'm so damn humbled and honored to be a part of this team and a part of this scene. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and making this what it is. Without you guys, this ain't happening, you know. So I know I speak for everybody here just saying thank you. A couple quick things that I forgot to even. We had so much news today. This is a news-heavy show.
Oh, yeah.
The new trailer for the Family movie is out now today. They dropped like the first, I guess, official trailer.
I have yet to see the movie.
I haven't either. And I know it was at the Gathering last year, but we were doing events.
Right,
so I didn't even get to see it yet. You didn't get to see it.
But I heard great things about it.
The trailer was, I didn't know what to expect. It looks like it's going to be pretty fucking good.
After watching the trailer, I feel like I'm going to be like emotional when I watch it.
Right. No, the chick doing the main role, and she's an Orange and is New Black. I think she...
Taylor Schilling.
Yeah, Taylor Schilling. She's awesome. I just like her. But
that's like the one celebrity I know.
Right.
Of course, there's a cameo with ICP.
Yeah, so I hear.
And a lot of our Juggalo homies are cameoed in the movie.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
I heard that Mankini's got a
get the fuck out. Is he in there, really?
Well, he's in it. I'm not sure how big or little.
Mankini, I love you. He texted me earlier today.
I'm not sure how much he's in it. And, you know, but I heard like Rachel Paul's in the background.
Hell
Mankini. And some other ninjas.
Scotty D. I know he was there, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much they're in it because I haven't seen it.
I even heard, and I don't know if he made the cut, but Straight Jacket, because he called me geeking that day they filmed it. He was like, I think he was just riding around on a golf cart. He's like, I don't give a fuck. It was so much fun. But yeah, so check out that trailer. The movie's coming soon. And one thing I need to touch out on the web store, we put up a sale this weekend for it's 25 years of the Ringmaster.
Yeah.
Right?
No
March 8th,
right.
25 years. Yeah. So we put this sale up on Psychopathic merch, and it was supposed to be for the weekend only. Somehow it lasted through all this week. So I don't know when it's coming down, but if you missed it, go get on that shit now because it's probably coming down any minute. And speaking of, look at this. No one's, I don't even think, seen this yet. Our 8 Ways to Die exclusive shirt.
Right.
So shout out to all you guys that ordered that. Check out that video at World Star Hip Hop. Fearless Fred's upon us. Flip the Rats here. Gathering 20.
Also, I want to real quick.
We're not done.
Inside tip. I don't know if the Oracle of the Three Rings, which was the expansion for the End of the Echo Side deck building game, is still up there. But if it is and you want it, get it now because it's about to sell out. There's only a few copies left.
Really?
There might be no copies at this point.
So there you go. There's
if you have intention to get it, I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
Fucking get it on the computer right now if you want a copy because that shit's about to be gone. And I don't know when the next time we're going to be able to get more in, but it probably won't. Maybe at the 20th, maybe at the next DCG con might be the earliest.
And maybe there will be a promo pack where Keegan the Creep can finally get on it. I'm just saying, man. I want to be like the rarest card. I just want one made.
That's right.
So, but no, for real, check that out.
And you'll have it.
Yes, there we go. I will have it, and I will put it on eBay because I need to pay rent. All right. But no, for real, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Nick and Anthony, as always, round of applause, man. You guys make magic happen, just like everybody in this fucking building. We love you guys. Until the next show, keep it locked in. Sunday, we will see you at JuggaloGathering.com. Get them shits. Yeah.
Yep.
Woo!
Hell yeah.